Already, Tracy, challenge the cache stealth, no safecracking, no scrambler, and bloodless, which is relatively simple since no safecracking essentially means that we're going to be bringing a drill. No scrambler means that we're just going to not go through that keycard door. And then finally with bloodless, it's just don't shoot anyone. That's really it. I mean, one of these could be replaced by reinforced cameras so that it's even simpler since we're quite literally hacking the cameras right now, which would make the cameras a non-existent threat, despite being reinforced, because it's still one point where we can actually just hack all of them, which does make things relatively simple, and it seems like Cyber's gonna breach right in, and I'm gonna take care of this since that's just how it is gonna go, since Cyber has taken out, well, hostage someone, went over there, which the alarms are down, so that's great. And we've got a disguise now, and we're just gonna go through here now, and essentially, let's actually see where the screwdriver room is first, which... So we know we're taking out our second guard because I am not clearing, or I'm not actually going to be able to reach that box with all of those 3 guards roaming around, which is technically possible, even though it's highly inconvenient and not really a great idea in general. So we're just going to leave it at that. We're going to go over here. We're just going to get this open since we have the opportunity. And then we're just going to go over here, activate that over there, before going over here, and then hopefully having a screwdriver in here, which, judging from Cyber obsessively marking that from outside, seems to be exactly the case. And I mean, it does make things quite simple since we can just go right over here, get this open, and then afterwards we've got to go downstairs and then essentially just hope for the best since, well, there are 3 guards, and unless we take out someone beforehand, things might be slightly complicated. I mean, it'll work out eventually, so hopefully Cyber plans on luring someone, which will make things much simpler. Hi there, you. This is already fantastic, so I'm just gonna walk past you and you're just not gonna care at all, right? Perfect. So whilst we seize the opportunity of absolutely no one being here at just the right... Speaking of which, if you could just walk away now, that would be quite nice. Since I don't really fancy getting detected right around now, which... This is not... I'm just not gonna care about that. I'm just gonna go through here. We're gonna leave this open since I'm not particularly worried about any guards going downstairs, and well, if that door's locked, it's generally much simpler to just not have any guards go downstairs without going through here, which would necessitate a keycard. So for now, we're just gonna awkwardly dock over here, and then just watch the cameras for the security team to go somewhere, well, presumably useful, at least for us. I mean, we know where our first stop will be. It's gonna be over here, so we are expecting one guard to show up right around now, before resetting the alarm, and then afterwards the remaining guards going, well, somewhere. It's not very specific, but maybe it'll give some relatively useful information, which I'm not too optimistic about, but maybe both guards will come downstairs, which is certainly not the case, but we can work with that. We'll even grab the keycard before going upstairs and then really getting interrupted by that before going upstairs, visiting the guard over here, and then trying our best to have you walk over here so that we can actually just take you out relatively safely. And because the other guard's gonna have a radio, and well, the first guard didn't have a radio, we're gonna have to answer a radio here, and hopefully another guard doesn't show up right around now, because that is most definitely a thing that can happen, which is generally not that great for not getting caught, so we're just going to quickly bag them up. Make sure this is clear, go in through here, jump over there, and then leave that over there, before realizing that we still have to be inside so that we can actually get this set up. So that's precisely what we're going to do. We're going to get it set up, and then we're just going to dump a bunch of stuff over there in the corner, which might not be the best way of doing things, but we're just going to leave it at that over here. And then we're just going to drop everything over there, and then we're just going to go through here, go downstairs, and then afterwards hope for the best. Since so far we're getting seen by a bunch of random guards, which it's not all that great for not getting caught. And right now we'll go upstairs, hopefully not get caught by this one guard. Well, facing our back, and then afterwards we'll go inside over here. Hi there, guard. A bit more terrifying than I would have liked, but we can certainly make do with that. And now as we awkwardly and slowly drill this open, since we don't exactly have any overdrill. We don't exactly have any overdrill perks, so we're just going to awkwardly wait over here. Because the other option is to open a safe. And it's not like we have the combination, nor are we able to crack the safe. And this isn't exactly a safe that we can blast a C4 through. Not that blasting a C4 through a safe in any capacity on cache is a particularly good idea. But for now, we'll just get it open, we'll grab the USB, and then we'll just try to not get caught on the way out. I mean, this isn't exactly a great hiding spot. There is that window over there which people could technically look through. But we'll just leave things here. We'll grab it over there. And then we'll just hope for the best. Since that's probably a rather good way of doing things. And well, as for you over there, let's maybe not do that again. But for now, we'll... For now, we'll just walk outside. We'll go through here, and we'll run right outside. And Cyber's presumably gonna join in instead of continuing to shoot at the window over there, which that's the daily challenge in just over 6 minutes and 20 seconds. And if we didn't spend that much time staring over there, that would have been under 6 minutes and 20 seconds. But regardless, cheers everyone, have a great time!